Well, hello everyone. So I'm actually live. So I accidentally, I'll put the little birds on here. I accidentally had, I guess, disabled my microphone. So what I've been doing is going live over on other platforms and then downloading. But so I want to bring you with me here. How far, what I did so far this morning in the past couple of days and what's going on. So I'm going to turn this down. So, as you know, Jamaica got hit really bad, right, with a terrible storm. And it's just been devastating for them. As that storm was coming in, I kind of knew, you know, they're going to need things. They're going to need everything. And each of us in our own way. Some people are in, sorry, I just need to position this a little better. Some people are in positions where they can give like a really large donation and they can really do things significantly to help. And others are, well, hey, I don't have a lot. You know, some people just have words of support and they can make little cards, notes, send them words, prayers. Those help too. They really do, because you're talking about the spiritual and emotional support. Yes, they need basics first. We all need our basics first. So hopefully everything is in place for them for the basics like food, water, and shelter. Now, I can help in my small contribution to make hats. Now, I'm making hats for Jamaica and also for the art and craft fair that's upcoming. So this is one hat that I made, and I'm loving the little flowers that I made. All chain stitch. That's all those are, and I did a video on that showing you. And these are the little fingerless gloves. It's one large granny square sewn together, and then I just put the little design of a little flower right on there, and there's the little fringes. So anyway, I wanted to get on here and explain that, because people are like, well, where have you been? And one of my family members said at one time, she knows just enough to get her in trouble with the technical stuff. So, and that's kind of what I did. I kind of did that. By accident, I had disabled my own microphone. So, with that, if you are new to the channel, we create with all recycled materials, fabrics, and supplies. And it's our way to give the earth a little hug. It's our way to show how much we care for our earth. So with that said, I have been scouting out the thrift shop first for yarn, if there's any leftover yarn there, and there's none at all at this one up here. So what I ended up doing is getting this yarn, and I got to tell you, the price of the yarn has gone up. It's gone up everywhere. But this is called Premier Puzzle. And if you saw me over on any of the other platforms, I went live starting this hat. And I need to go back over there and continue this particular project. And because I had promised the viewers I would come back over there, and because we had gotten a signal time was up. So this particular project, I'm going to go over there. Now here, what I wanted to show you is, first of all, I just really wanted to jump on here and tell you what kind of happened. But these yarn, what is this called? Hometown. So I'm not crazy about this yarn, but it was $7. These are small. I think they were, no, maybe these weren't. I'm sorry. These actually were closer to 4. That's what these were. So they weren't too bad, but I specifically got these to make flowers. Okay, and I want to make flowers to go on the hats. Now this hat, uh, because it's a pretty earthy toned orange. I have this from the thrift shop that I just might use this to make a nice little flower. We'll see how it looks. So that's one project I just want to tell you is going on for those of you who are over there at TikTok, okay? Or you like the TikTok downloads that I do. I will be, I'll download the 2 lives that I end up doing there today. I did one, we'll do another one for those of you who like that. For those of you who are not crazy about that, I will be making more hats here because my whole focus right now is on hats. So I just want to share with you first one of the how to do flowers. And I know I did another little video here, but when you have a thicker yarn like this is a medium weight yarn, and you're doing a flower with a chain, it's just super adorable. So this is, I'm going to use this, no, this is, you definitely want to use a larger hook. I'm looking for my J hook. Here it is. And this is a K. So a J hook will do nicely. See, look, this yarn, I've had this happen to me before. This yarn splits apart. You see it splitting? I've had this yarn before. That's why I got it for flowers and not for like a hat or anything, because this I can tolerate for a little bit. So anyway, I'm going to do chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all I did was slip stitch it into its circle. And now I'm going to do 6. I'll do chain 6. I'll pull this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will give it a nice little petal. And I'm going to go right through the center of the circle. That's all I'm doing in a slip stitch. This is not any pattern I found. This is just a simple way to make a flower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just slip stitch through the center. So right now I have 2 pretty little petals. And I'll do a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, slip stitch through the middle. Okay, now I have 3. And I'll do 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And slip stitch again through the middle. Look how cute that is. And I'm going to do 1 more petal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And slip stitch through the center. And I'm just going to tie it off. And if I can find my scissors, sorry about that, guys. It's got all my crochet stuff on here. And then what you would do is just, this is cute. Yeah, this is a really cute. What you would do is tie your tails, just weave them through the back. But this, I just want to see how this would look. Let's take this hat. This is one of the first hats we made. Nice little vintage vibe going on. But look how the vibe would change with yellow. It would just be a totally different vibe. Put that down a little. It would totally be a different vibe. It would brighten it up. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you. And I just wanted to get on here and let you know where I have been. So, we have a number of projects to do, and I want to make more of these little sewing books because I am using mine, and sorry about that, and I'm loving it. And you just fold it up. This is the one I made with the quilt, and um, and I just added some of my own cutouts here and sewed them on to decorate it a little bit. This one I'm not particularly crazy about, so I'm gonna be, but it's mine and I do like it. I'm gonna be making more. So anyway, I just wanted to jump on here and share with you that I will be downloading two videos today from TikTok, and then I'll be jumping back on here to do a live with you and a project. It might be a needle felted bowl. I need to make, and or it might be. You know what it's probably going to be is some of these little mice because I need to make a bunch of these, and I need to make the bowls. So, anyway, with that, I will see you in the next one. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for subscribing. Jump on board, join us. Let me know what you're doing out there in the way of repurposing, reconstructing, creating with recycled materials. If you're having to go to the store and buy your yarn, how much are you paying? Because I'm curious. This costs like close to like 7. These are like 4. Most of them are up. They've gone up like $2 from what I noticed from last year. So if they're on sale, that's good. Then then the price isn't too bad. But anyway, with that, I will see you in the next one. I will also be updating you on the research that I'm doing. I'll be sharing on all 3 platforms the research I'm doing to find out where do we send our hats. Because what I want to do is what we did for North Carolina and what we did for Florida is as artists, we made our hats. Yes, I've got to make them for the art and craft fair, but there are people in absolute devastation in Jamaica. So I really want to be able to get them some hats. And I think I'll make some smaller hats, kid size hats. So we'll do that. And then, and I would like to make all different hats, but get some to them fairly quickly. So I'll jump back on here. I'll be back over also on TikTok sharing that information. And so I send you love and light, and thank you for being with me.